Your Excellency, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, my brother, the Honorable Justin Muturi, the Honorable Attorney General, Excellency of Governors and Governor of Nyara County, our Chairperson of the National Land Commission and Chairperson of the Mr. Ngasho Notachi, my colleagues of the Constitutional Commissioners, Vice Chairpersons, Executive Officers of various constitutional commissions and independent offices, very distinguished guests this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. I'm honored to address you this afternoon at this retreat, and I'm grateful to Your Excellency, the Deputy President, for keeping your promise, and also I'm grateful to His Excellency, the President, for his foresight and commitment in fostering a collaborative relationship between the national government and the constituent offices. The establishment of a liaison point for the interaction between the different state institutions in our governance framework, as it addresses what need for a forum which gives us a structured dialogue, a structured platform for dialogue between our state institutions as we independently discharge our different mandates under the Constitution. I wish to commend His Excellency, the Deputy President, for your exemplary leadership for this forum, beginning with the inaugural meeting that was held on June 21st, 2023, and continuing with the present retreat. This ongoing dialogue epitomizes the constitutional mandate, which is a collective endeavor spirit of mutual cooperation and respect. The Chairperson of and the Attorney General is one of unified enterprise. Of government. This forum exemplifies the required for each of the enterprise, emphasizing the importance. It is through this lens that we must approach the interactions between the executive and independent offices, fostering a relationship characterized by mutual. As we build upon the foundation set during the inaugural meeting, let us remain cognizant of our shared responsibility towards achieving the objectives of the Constitution. Our Excellency, the Governor, has reminded us to remind ourselves always to it is imperative that state institutions uphold the spirit of mutual respect. These are the three words which will keep on coming up in the next 3 days. Or impede the functions of our counterparts. This brings forward for maintaining the integrity and efficacy. Equally important is the norm of mutual support institutions to facilitate the realization of our collective governance goals. This includes, among other things, ensuring adequate resource allocation to all state institutions, including constitutional commissions and independent offices, and supporting the effective execution of the mandates by the constitutional commissions. Your Excellency, the responsibility that we have also goes with accountability. The constitutional commissions and independent offices have been granted immense mandates and powers, hence the need for accountability. As they discharge these powers, we must ask ourselves whether we are sufficiently giving back for all the privileges and the powers that we enjoy. Are we delivering services to our people? And unfortunately, there is no clear oversight structure in place that ensures accountability regarding how constitutional commissions and independent offices carry out their mandates. That on 15th April 2014, that is about 10 years ago today, a 5-judge bench of the High Court delivered a judgment in versus the Speaker of the National Assembly and 4 others, and made the following pertinent observation and of our country, including through the introduction of no less than 12 new constitutional commissions and independent offices. Their number and the complexity of overseeing these new institutions with their new important yet diverse functions means that there is a need for Parliament to be innovative in order to efficiently carry out its oversight role over these new entities, so as to realize real benefits for the people of Kenya, and further, in order to facilitate better working relationship between organs of state that enhance performance of their respective constitutional mandates for the people of Kenya. The court made the following recommendations. 1, Parliament to consider establishment of a special committee within Parliament dedicated to oversight all the independent offices and commissions. 2, Parliament considers developing an appropriate structured oversight model that takes into account and facilitates strategic and structured scrutiny of state organs by advancing our constitutional democracy, enhancing service delivery, and recommendations were made by the High Court, or the need for the country to put in place a structured committee of the National Assembly to undertake this role. However, this has not been done to date. It is time to be implemented to ensure that full spectrum of constitutional expectation of independence is realized with respect to the operations of independent commission and independent office to come up with internal accountability mechanisms. For example, we've been discussing how we can come up with a mechanism for evaluation as it is done by the state corporations, by the Inspectorate of the State Corporations and the State Corporations Advisory. There is nothing that oversights the constitutional commissions. And there's Judicial Service Commission, but I believe this is the best forum to come up with institutions and independent offices. With such a mechanism will enable us comply with the judge referred to. Your Excellency, at the Judicial Service Commission, we have also that guide us in every aspect of the mandate of the jail. Chapter 15 institutions, but we are also open and continuously learning. Recently, we invited the Public Service Commission to also come this shared responsibility. To conclude, Your Excellency, the collaborative approach envisaged in the Constitution is that what is expected is manner so that we are not sabotaging one another, but we are supporting one another. We must all strive and cooperation focused on mutual respect as expected in collaborative governance process. The AG has eloquently spoken about independence and interdependence, and that will be able to navigate during this come up with a framework that can inform the public that no one institution can succeed if they work in a silo. But we must jealously guard our independence when we work together so that no one institution is compromised. It is through effectively address the challenges facing our nation and issues like they have been highlighted by my two colleagues will be discussed. We are working with each other and not sabotaging each other. On the fire chat, where we can talk more freely and open up our hearts to His Excellency, to hear the struggles that we go and see the support that we can get.